I've been out at AT&T Stadium tonight. Me and Tovash out there with Luka lacks so much in leadership. Luka criticism already coming in. Okay. Damn, y'all didn't wait. John Brown, you didn't wait too long. Well, I tell you what, I only really saw the third quarter, but I'll watch these highlights with you guys, and we'll see what happened here tonight. One second, let's get these highlights up. Boy, it is doing something wicked outside right now. As far as the weather is concerned, that was another reason why I couldn't see all the game. I kept getting alerts from the weather service here. It kept breaking in on my game, telling me that the weather was getting ready to get bad. All right, what we got here? Okay, WTF? Really? Did the owner of the Bulls spy for this game to boost season ticket on? No, they're just a good team, man. The Bulls are just a good team. They have figured it out a little bit. They've got a good roster. The owner. Oh, I see Lonzo Ball went out. Ugh. I see Lonzo Ball had a big game tonight. Man, he lit the Mavs up for 21 tonight. Oh, hold it on him. Zach LaVine had a big night too. There he is, right there. 3. Wow. I see this man pass up a wide open 3 to KP, who who was hot in the fourth, and instead passed to Powell. Okay, so what you said, we got some Luka. Okay, you meant pay. He meant the pay for this game to boost the season ticket. No, I don't think they did that. The Bulls are just hot right now, man. They're a really good team. DeMar DeRozan, I really wanted him on the Mavs in the offseason, but we didn't get him. But it's all right. But I tell you what, I was questioning if Kobe White, I haven't seen him get any playing time lately, but somebody just told me he was injured. But listen, if they're not using him over there, we can bring him back to Dallas. If he's not going to be getting any playing time, I could see him in some Mavs rotation here. It doesn't look like DeMar DeRozan had too much of a game tonight. As I'm checking out his numbers and the highlights, KP 4-3. Okay, KP. Here's money. Well, we lost, which is expected, but it doesn't look like we ever gave up like against Denver earlier in the year. Well, I got news for you, buddy. We see Denver this coming Monday night in the AAC. So hopefully there won't be any more quitting, which I'm going to be giving tickets away to that game Sunday over at Berry Best Barbecue for anybody that comes out for that. If you're in the 817, we're going to be out there giving those tickets away. This is what I don't like. Why are the Mavs always be smiling when we're down 10 points? Well, I don't think it's time to go gloomy doom. It's because Coach Kidd, we talked about this last night on the show last night. Coach Kidd, the way he's coaching them, he's trying to keep them, grounded and let them know, just keep doing what you're doing, stay in, just to stay in the game. Don't lose yourself. But Joker will be back by then. He only got suspended for one game. Luka needs a damn reality check. Well, this might be a reality check because they lost the game tonight. Man, those threes are raining down. Was that Zoe? Man, he had a really good game tonight. I didn't realize. Remember, everybody, I kept telling you, oh, okay, Dodo, get that mess out of here. Coming here with that. That kid's overrated to me. Everybody talks to me. When he was in college, I didn't really see too much, but he's overrated to me. Yeah, Luka. I'm sorry. So the thunder back here threw me off a little bit. Oh, here comes Kendrick. Well, how was the Undertaker? The Undertaker was great tonight, man. The Undertaker was great. He hit the stage, presented some people with some belts. Taker was great tonight. I guess that's just distraction from this hot L that the Mavericks just took. Yeah, this was not good. Oh man, they just getting whatever they want. Look at this. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is that? Oh my God, the defense is terrible tonight. Release Willie and sign Boogie. Yeah, I listen. I was a big Willie Cauley-Stein. Oh, throw that up. Okay, he threw it up, but that was kind of weak. I am a big. I was a big Willie Cauley-Stein fan, but he looks like he doesn't want to be here anymore. So, oh my God, was that was Vucevic with the move on that one? Jesus Christ. Okay, KP. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he actually made it. KP is so soft. He waits on the three. Timmy knocking down three. Okay, Tim. Oh man, they rained down threes on the Mavs tonight. What did they rain them down? Oh, KP getting ripped. You gonna throw that thing up? Oh no, he took that one. DeMar, okay, DeMar with the big. Oh yeah, Dwight Powell, you got no business out there on him. That's barbecue chicken all day. Oh man, look at this Bulls team. My God, boy, did they play? This is my first time really seeing the Bulls play. Like, is this how they playing all season? They're gonna be a monster. They really don't have a big man. They just add a big man. I don't know if you heard that big old thunder strike. No cut to the basket, and our bench is so mediocre. Yes, but it's a bad roster. It's cringe to watch. Yep. Where's the Brunson hype tonight? He only plays like a starter against a below average team. Need to trade Brunson. They do. Vucevic. Yeah, no, Vucevic is. You need one more big. You need one more. If that's his, I guess he's playing center. Well, I guess he would play center tonight if that's the case. This game was collective bargaining. Oh, come on, Corey. Come on, Corey. Come on, man. Collective bargaining agreement. That's funny. Ben Simmons, be pleased. We need someone who's a star. Well, listen, looking like from what they asking for. Oh, okay, Luka. Oh, okay. That was nice. Losing, but it's okay. Look good. Oh, come on, man. What are you doing, Reggie Bullock? What are you doing? Left Caruso wide open. He ran off of him. What was that about? To think we are good, it's to know you're a fan. Oh man. Boy, it looks like it did not go well. Okay, KP with a 3. All right. KP gave you a double tonight. I like that. Boy, when it looks like the house is on fire in Chicago. Oh. Okay, KP. All right, KP. Yeah, we talked about. We talked about that last night. Luka and Ben Simmons would actually be a good fit for each other because Ben Simmons is going to cut to the basket and he can take the ball out of Luka's hand. He'll keep Luka fresh. He'll keep Luka real fresh. This is what the team looks like. Bullock may need another. Bullock may be another kick door. Listen, he was only hyped up by the Mavs. I didn't think that was a really key signing. See what we got here. Vucevic. Vucevic is doing whatever he wants at this point. Okay, what the hell? What was that? What the hell is this? What is this? What kind of mess is that? He passed it. He threw it. Of course, Lonzo made the pass because he's what he is, a good passer. Kept telling you guys this type of player we need on the Mavericks. But you didn't want Lonzo Ball. He thought he wasn't. Oh, come on, man. Now they just showing out on us. They just showing out on us. Now listen, I've always said when you play a team like this, you better put your track shoes on because these guys are coming to run. These guys are coming to run big time. Yeah, doesn't look like it was a good night for the Mavs. Maybe it was a good thing I was at AT&T Stadium with the wrestlers tonight because that there did not look good at all. Okay, let me put the stream key out. Let's hear from some people about what happened tonight. I know you guys want to get in here and comment. Gordon's all fired up. Join the show. While I'm doing this out, of course, I want to take the time to let everybody know that this Sunday I will be live at Very Best Barbecue, and I don't know if that's Watauga or North Richland Hills. It's in the 817. I'll get the address and put it up here. Yeah. While I'm out there, I'm for the Cowboys postgame show. I'll be giving away 2 Stars tickets and 2 Dallas Mavericks tickets. Not 1, but 2. 2 for 2. Okay. Let me go over here. One second. As I put the stream key out, let me go over here to my Facebook and put this out for you guys. I wonder if I'm interested to hear from Kendrick. All right, here we go. Join the show. 1 second, everybody. That one. Yeah, so like I was saying, looking this back over, it looks like the Mavs had a very rough night tonight. Over there. It says, nope, I'm going to bed. Damn, Gordon. Don't quit on us tonight, man. Don't quit on us tonight, man. Don't quit on us tonight. You seem upset, man. All right, so the stream keys is up. Anybody who wants to join the broadcast and talk Mavs, the stream key is out. Hopefully in a few months, I think Finney-Smith, Brunson are going to get traded and have Bullocks take over small forward because both of them are free agents and they didn't even try to extend them. I'll tell you what. They like Dorian Finney-Smith. I don't see him getting traded anytime soon. But Jalen Brunson, yes, they need to make a move on that quick, fast, and in a hurry. Quick, fast, and in a hurry because time is running out, and you got to at least try to get something back for him. Oh, a second. Okay. No, man, I knew it was coming. That's what I was waiting on. I was waiting on this.
What's up, Walt?
What's up, Kendrick? What's going on, man? Talk to me. What happened tonight, man?
What we've been talking about the whole year. It was a good basketball team. And they did exactly what they've been doing the whole year. They lost. They can beat the bad ones.
Okay, I received that. They beat the Boston Celtics the other night. The Boston Celtics is a good team.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Not at least not this version of Boston Celtics. No, they're not.
Come on, man.
Oh, no, they're not. They just because you have the title or the name Boston Celtics don't mean you're gonna be actually a good team. They just as disjointed as the Mavericks are. The problem is they've had a tougher schedule than the Mavericks have, but the Mavericks schedule about to get a whole lot tougher, so you about to catch some more L's in the next couple of weeks. It brings to the point where we've been talking about, well, this is a 40 to 46 win team. It's a team
40,
that's
45.
disjointed.
I said 40 45. 40 45. I'll give them that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they've
got one guy. Well, they got two guys. Well, 1.5 that actually are creative dribblers that create their own shots. And you got a bunch of catch and shoot guys who really are not good shooters. And it's soft and weak as far as the bigs are. So it's not a well put together team. And this isn't a jet for anybody. I know it's coming later on in the season. Oh, Jason Kidd needs to be fired. Oh, I see what I told you, Nico. This is a kid of Nico. They took over this garbage. This is why I said
I was saying that because EA was doing that crap, talking about some. Well, I blame Jason Kidd. I'm like, how can you blame Jason Kidd?
A guy just been here 6 months. He just been here 6 months.
And I'm like, dude,
listen,
when he looks down the bench, there is
nobody
for him to go to.
What he look at? What? Listen, he put it. Willie. Yeah, that guy. I don't know who he said, but that guy said it. Willie Cauley-Stein. You can cut him right now because he look like he don't want to be here.
He don't want to be.
He was so bad. Yeah, he was so bad they put Boban in, and Boban got ran off the floor. And then they had to come back and put Dwight Powell in. And it's just a combination of a bad put together team over the last 5 years and I said it before, by 360 plus year old white guys who don't have a clue anymore about basketball or how it's run now. When the Dirk thing was in, it was all about, well, we got to play slower, we got to play post up, and then the game speeded up and went to 3-and-D. Then it went all 3-and-D. Now the game has changed to, well, you got to have multiple ball creators. So It just seems like the game keeps going past the Mavs brass or whoever's in. If then was the Mavs brass, they always a step behind. And when you're a step behind, this is what happens. The roster's stale, and they got a lot of guys tied up with contracts that don't need to be here. I don't know what they're gonna do with Dorian, but knowing Cuba, he's probably gonna sign him to a 5-year, $50 million deal.
Yeah, because he's underrated.
Because he's so underrated. He's so underrated. You just don't understand. He's the guy who knows. And that's the problem. I always say, we always say this about teams. You won't give me a bad basketball team or average basketball team. Let me see how their front office is, because the players don't sign themselves. They don't sign themselves. They don't sign themselves to contracts. So hopefully Nico and Jason can clean this stuff out in the next couple of years, because it's going to take a couple of years for this stuff to get really cleaned out.
Okay, so we talked about this last night on the show, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one second. Let me make sure something. Okay, so we talked about this last night, and I said, first off, the only way to do this as of now is to
we may have a fight.
Huh?
No, Dwight Howard hit he getting up hit what? But now we got a little jawing going on. Heat and Lakers.
Well, listen, these Heat guys are getting out of control. Okay, they're out here taking cheap shots on
No, actually, that was Dwight just hit what's the guy that we tried to sign here?
Yeah, you see, LeBron had to get out here and officiate this thing. Get out there, LeBron, to take care. Oh yeah, Kyle Lowry. Well, Kyle Lowry kind of acted a little bit. I'm looking at it a little bit. Look at, oh no, he been, oh no, that's fake. That's fake. It's fake.
Kyle out trying to sell to get a tee. Trying to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, look at this. Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
selling that
he's
look.
at,
You selling that a little too much, Kyle. You acting like somebody just done cold cocked you in the eye.
he didn't even hit him that hard. He didn't even hit him that hard.
Actually slapped him in the chin. I mean, not slapped, but rubbed him against the chin. He ripped for his eye like the guy just scratched him in all the eyes and he hit him in the little chin.
And then Dwight Howard came over there to check on him. Like he was like, I didn't like he wasn't trying to. So no, let's not do that. But these Heat guys.
But before I was looking, it was something going on with Carmelo and what's the Heat center name? Alabama.
Bam. Yeah.
Bam.
Melo
it was some.
Look.
Yeah, it was a little joint going on back and forth. So it's culmination of unless they swinging, nobody, no, ain't nobody to fight in the NBA really.
Hey,
but anyway, this one.
Hold on before you do that, because I actually have that Mavs must be ready to get the hell out of Detroit. I mean, out of Chicago, because
you know what I say. When they got them interviews came fast tonight, boy. Hold on real quick. Let's hear what Jason Kidd had to say. Real quick.
Okay.
Let's get this up real quick. Let's see what he had to say.
Yeah, it's tough. We played 22 minutes. I thought at a very there before half with 2 minutes left, they went on a run, and we just couldn't recover from that. But I thought up to that point, there was two guys we talked about before the game that were shooting the three at a high level, Levine and Ball, and those two shot the ball extremely well. We got to do a better job at that.
How do you retain him when he's got it going like that? Talking about ball.
Yeah, you got to make sure you got to make him put it on the floor. We talked about it before the game. He's worked extremely hard at it, and he displayed that this evening. He shot the catch and shoot three was really good tonight, and we have to do a better job.
So you talked about that 22 minutes. What really specifically went wrong after that?
I think we started to just stress, put a little stress or press on ourselves in the sense of making shots. Again, in that stretch, we didn't make shots. We didn't take advantage of the matchups that were on the floor. And something that we'll look back at, tomorrow as we talk as a team, so we can get better at some situations that they had guys on the floor, maybe in foul trouble that we just didn't take advantage of.
What do you think of Luka's performance?
Luka was just average tonight. We always expect him to be superhuman, but again, I think there's going to be nights in this season that he's just is average, but average is really good. But he has again some great looks that just didn't go down for him.
You got 22 as well. KP finally got him up over 30 minutes tonight. What did you like about his performance?
Yeah, I thought KP was aggressive. Again, with with Luka not going well on the offensive end, KP stepped up tonight, and we needed that. I thought Timmy was great too. But again, we just can't rely on Luka or wait for Luka. Those two, we're carrying the load, and we probably could have done a better job of getting those two the ball a little bit more.
Okay, got a couple on Zoom. Tim Cato.
Yeah, Jason, you just mentioned Luka was average tonight. His shooting numbers are down overall this season for 11 games. What do you make of that, just generally? Is there anything specifically you're seeing?
I think that's a question for him. When you look at the shots that he's taking, he's getting a lot of great looks. And I think in the game of basketball, some go in, some don't, and he still has to continue to be aggressive and take those looks. And the ones that he's missing right now will fall for him. He just has to stay with it.
Luke.
Yeah, Coach. What do you guys think you can do differently to get Luka some more looks around the rim, especially on the night when his outside shot isn't falling?
Yeah, I think we can look to post him up more. I think his strength is being able to create, on the perimeter for others and for himself. And so that's something that we can, definitely do, is put him in the post to try to take, some of the stress away for, having to work so hard. But that will come in due time as the season goes on.
Okay.
I like his answer where he said we could post him up more, which is what I've been asking for.
Yeah.
That's what I've been asking. I was asking for that last season.
Listen, whoever's guarding him, he's gonna be bigger and stronger then. So you might as well use that bulk and strength he has, instead of having him out on the perimeter all the time. That's not, even though he's got great skill, he's not
the 3-point shooter. And he's not a catch and shoot 3-point shooter. He's a more on the move 3-point shooter.
Right.
Like if you asked him to stand up there and just shoot threes, like he's not gonna knock him down. Like Kenny Smith said he's a game in the game 3 shooter.
Yeah, he's a scorer. I mean,
Right.
it's just like say Allen Iverson. And
Right.
I'm just Allen Iverson, one of the great 3-point shooter, but when he's in rhythm or he's in the rhythm of game scoring, he can he can go on a turn and knock down 4 or 5. He's got a heat check. But that doesn't mean he's a shooter like Klay Thompson or Steph Curry or nothing like that.
And that's what they need to look at getting or drafting.
Mm-hmm.
Just a straight up 3-point shooter, 3 and D.
Yeah. Well, that's the fact of the matter. They need to get a 3. They need a guy who could. I'm not necessarily in they need a shooter. I mean, a flat out just a guy who can just stroke it.
Like a Duncan Robinson or something like that.
Yeah, Duncan. Yeah, correct. You just hit the nail around the head. They need a flat out shooter. I mean, like I said, they got a bunch of 3D guys, but they're not good shooters. I mean, I said the 3 and D, they call them 3 and Ds, but they actually just Ds. Maybe if they actually, I don't know. 3 Ds without the 3. But they need, like I said, this roster really has to be towed down and rebuilt back up.
It does, like it's probably gonna take about, I want to say about 3 to 4 years to get it right.
I hope it's not that long. I hope it's like a 2-year project.
It's gonna have to, because of the contracts they put out.
Well, yeah, that goes to the last regime. You made your bed, now you got to lie in it.
Right, you have to start making moves now to prepare you for after Porzingis' deal is up.
Yeah,
because that's when all the money comes. That's when all the money's going to be
money's flushing
free.
in. Yeah, and that's maybe the last opportunity they have with Luka to strike and build a good team. It's basically like what the Bulls did. They let all those bad contracts go.
Exactly. The Phoenix Suns are another team deal. Milwaukee, all the teams that were at the bottom of the NBA are at the top of the NBA right now. About 4.
Right.
All the teams that sucked about 4 or 5 years ago, they're now running the top of the NBA.
Yeah.
If you look at
it.
Utah, the 76ers, the Bulls, the freaking Brooklyn Nets. These are guys, these organizations set themselves up to where they, and as I said, the Mavericks just right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they are.
Right? Mediocre train. They're on that mediocre train. They're not bad enough to be one of the bad teams and get a lottery pick, but they're not good enough to actually make it. No, they're just on that mediocre. That line. I think if you were to give me like a where the Mavericks are as far as power ranking, I put them like 15 to 20.
The problem I had was I didn't know if it was a Donnie, or I feel like it's more of a Cuban thing. Is they're so fucking impatient. Like they got Luka. Like they should have just kept going with Dennis Smith and Luka and kept going with that and let that rest. But it was like no.
We got to speed it up. Let's go get Porzingis. And then
And I remember when Cuban was like, we're not tanking or we're not rebuilding. Then he kept saying, well, this rebuild isn't going to take long. And I was just like, all right, that's a terrible way to look at it.
Look at it. Right.
Rebuilds do take long. So,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're just in a spot where it's like they were at one point they were in the middle of it. No, they've been stuck at the 8, 9, 10 seed. And what they get last year, what was it, 5th or 6th?
And they got basically. Listen, they're not gonna get 56 this year. Listen, the Warriors were hurt, the Lakers were hurt. It was a couple more teams that had some injuries. They're not getting that lucky again this season. So that's not happening for them.
Yeah, the Clippers are going to be good. I predicted that Portland was going to fall off. Mm-hmm. So now you take Portland out. I guess if you take Portland out, somebody's got to take Portland's spot. You know,
listen, I still think you still got Memphis. I think Memphis gonna make a big. I think Memphis
is gonna be down in that 7, 8 rank, in that 7, 8 rank play-in rank.
Right now, Walt. If you ask me, I think Memphis is a better basketball team than we are. I think it ain't. I think heads and shoulders. I think Memphis is gonna be around 6. I think they're gonna make it outside their play-in.
You know what? If I hate they got rid of him, but if they would have kept him with John Morant, I'm talking about Grayson Allen, they would have been a deadly team this year.
Yeah,
they would be a real deadly team.
Yeah,
him and Grayson Allen played real great together.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand why they gave Grayson Allen up, but now he's over there in Milwaukee. Looking good with Milwaukee.
Yeah, he doing his thing, man. He got a nice role over there. He don't have to do too much. He's a shooter.
They turn him in, and they gave him what they need him for.
Just
a 3-point shooter.
Yeah, we don't need you to do nothing else. We need you to just, hey, Giannis gonna suck the defense in. We need you to just be ready to shoot. We don't need you to do anything else.
He had like 20-some points last night.
Yeah, he just doing what his job is. Just go over and shoot. If they run at you, you can penetrate, and they may kick out to another shooter. Well, other than that, just go be a shooter, dude. And he's doing that's a guy I wish the Mavericks would have tried to get in off season. It's a lot of guys I wish. It's kind of funny. While I remember hearing Jason. I remember hearing Kid talking about we trying to teach these guys to learn how to shoot twos, and we've been caught. Yeah, we've been calling for the guy that they played against tonight. The whole offseason, if he want to learn how to shoot two, Mr. Mid-Range himself, DeMar DeRozan, who didn't have a good game today, but he is the 4th leading scorer in the NBA, shooting that mid-range.
Here's the thing, though: the Mavericks get so behind that they can't go with the 2-point game because they get so far behind. They have to launch. Yeah. They have to launch a lot of threes. Now, my thing is that once they catch up and once they do take leads, that's when they need to start shooting 2-pointers or going for going to the basket.
Yeah, but again, who's going to the basket? You don't have a bunch of creators out there. Now they went to the foul line early in the game. I think they shot like 13 free throws in the first quarter, but that quickly dwindled down the rest of the game. I think the one big mistake the Mavericks had, they had Zach LaVine in foul trouble in the second quarter. He picked up his third early, midway through the second quarter, early in the second quarter. I don't think he picked up a foul after then. And that's an excuse. You got to go at him. And he had a big game today.
Well, I have Tim Hardaway, his post-game interview. Let's go over to him real quick.
First 22 minutes of the whole game, probably, I guess, a mental lapse, just little things. We knew they wanted to get out and transition, score the ball. That's their way of getting themselves going. So you just got to be better. You can't keep on saying that, though. Just got to go out there and execute it and make sure we do that from here on out.
When they're shooting the ball like that, 51 from the field, 40 3-point range, how difficult are they to beat?
All I can say is the Bulls are back, man. That's all I can say.
What are your thoughts on Lonzo Ball, the way he shoots threes.
I mean, he's been improving his game each year since he's been in the league. So you could tell he puts in the work in the off season, and it shows every time he steps out on the floor. So we know he's going to bring it defensively, but what he's doing offensively is very key for their group, and we saw that today. Just getting them in the sets and orchestrating the whole entire offense just to make sure that it makes Zach and Debo's life easier out there on the offensive end and boost.
Well, what you guys got to do is bounce back from this game, playing a San Antonio team you've already beat twice.
Just focus on the little things, and we know they're going to bring it. Pop harps on it for them to play each possession to the max and on both ends of the floor, and it's one of the in-state rivalries. So it's going to be a dogfight.
Hey, Kendrick, Tim sound very defeated tonight.
Oh yeah, because he knows what the team is. Listen, we've both said this. This is a jump shooting team. If they're hitting the shots, if they're hitting the threes, they can beat anybody or they can stay in a game. But any moment of the game when those threes aren't falling, they got the possibility of getting blown out because they have no other secondary play offensive plays that they can go to. They're not a good rebounding team. They're not a good as far they don't have a lot of creative dribblers on the team that can get to the basket except one at all. So basically they are what they are, and he knows it, and more importantly, Jason Kidd knows it. He knows it. We are jump shooting team, and it's how the team. It's no fault of Kidd and Nico. It's how poorly the team was built under Mark Cuban, Donnie Nelson, and Rick Carlisle. That's just basically it, Walt. It was built poorly, and now, unfortunately, the Mavericks are suffering the consequences of it. As far as this version of Mavericks, it's stale, and there ain't. It's a stale team, and like I said, they have one go-to move, and it's the 3-point shot. But if that one go-to move isn't working, then they have no other go-to move. They can't say, well, we can out physical team, or we can D a team up and lock them down until our offense comes back. Or we can just run up and down the court and just see and get easy shots and out athletic team. They have none of that, and that's just it's a. I hate to give Mav fans a gloom and doom, but at some point you got to get reality check in you and get to reality. This is an average basketball team. They're 7-4, but go on and look at the wins they have. Those 7 wins at.
Hey, they beat the Boston Celtics, man. Lay off of them.
Listen, the Boston Celtics not a good basketball team. Just because you got the name the Boston Celtics, don't mean you are the Larry Bird Boston Celtics or something like that. They are not a good basketball team, or at least not yet. As of right now, they've got 7 wins against average to below average basketball team, and the 4 losses they have are to teams that were that look like they're a playoff team. Well, maybe not the Hawks. The Hawks don't come right back down there, but they got a hell of a West Coast trip they're going through. So maybe when they get back home, they better change it around.
Well, let's look at these numbers real quick. Okay, so KP gave you 22 and 12 tonight. Not a bad night. Not
a bad night, Walt, but it was kind of in bits and pieces. It wasn't like a 22 where he was taking over. It was kind of like he get a 5, go on a 5 run here, maybe go on a 7 run here, and then hit a 3 here, a 3. It wasn't like it was a flow to it.
Oh man, next Wednesday.
I'm just being real.
The Mavericks are going prime time next Wednesday.
Who?
Mavericks are going to be playing the Phoenix Suns on ESPN. They just announced.
They
need to flex that game.
yeah, man. Well, for some this season you don't want the Mavericks on national TV because they don't got blue eye at the time they was on national TV. Hey, hey, one out of that Christmas game gonna be like when they got to go up to Utah.
We should be Utah. We should be Utah, man.
Man, please, Utah. I don't think Utah lost a game at home. So shoot, they killing everybody. Man, it's just the way it go, man. I don't know.
Man, rip my island. Okay, and then Dorian Finney-Smith. See, here we go again. 5 points.
No, Brick City. I'm not calling him Dodo. I'm calling him Brick because that's what he puts up, man.
You know what we call him when he's shooting like that. Doo-doo Finney-Smith.
Doo-doo Finney-Smith. Yeah, but Cuban gonna say he's so underrated and give him a $70 million contract. And this is what we talking about, man. Hey,
underrated. He's so
underrated. You just don't know. Maxi Cleaver, so underrated. Man, you guys don't understand.
Yeah, you guys just don't understand. These guys are underrated. And then when the playoffs are with, our role players just didn't knock down enough shots. You signed them.
You signed them. You signed them. They're your signings, bro. I mean, they didn't sign themselves.
Here's a shot. Dwight Powell, 12 points.
Dwight Powell actually played good today, Walt. But you probably won't see that kind of game for another 2 weeks or maybe a month. They did a metrics chart. They were talking on the radio. They did a metric chart and said he basically is the worst NBA starter in the NBA. They did a measure, they do charts and metrics rated. He basically is out of every starter in the league, he's the worst. He's the worst starter in the NBA. So you got that going on. But he did play good today. But he had his moments where he was bad and he got abused in there by but when Dwight Powell is your bright spot on your team, bruh, that ain't saying much. That's that you tell how the day went, how the night went.
Yeah. So he's got 12 points.
How many rebounds he get?
So why'd you have to go there, man? Just leave it at the points, man. Don't go there. Don't go there. Just leave it at the points, man.
Okay.
Hey, listen. He had the what they sell at the AAC on the chicken tenders, the 4 for $12. He up in the AAC eating them chicken tenders, man. He gave me a 4 for $12 tonight, man.
Okay. Hey.
What was you going to say, Kendrick?
Hey, chicken tenders, man. Hey, I guess, bro. It could be worse, man. It could be potter's meat or buying the sausages.
There you go.
He putting it out there, so
very good point. Luka was 2 rebounds away from a triple double. Has he even gotten a triple double this season?
No, but he was bad tonight. But he was bad tonight.
Good. I'm happy he's not getting triple because you know what? That's all people focus on around here. Goddamn.
Yeah. He was bad. He was bad tonight. I think at one point he was a negative -18 tonight. I think.
Damn. No step back jack action tonight.
No step. I think he hit 1-3. And that was a fader. He was like your boy Billy. He pulling them apple turnovers, boy. He was pulling them out for everybody today. He was bad, and that's the thing with Walt. This team is so so mediocre. He can't afford to have a bad game. DeRozan can't. DeRozan, that's the difference between these two teams. DeRozan can have a bad game because he's got Levine, he's got Lonzo, he's got Vucevic to lift him back up. They even had a Scott Caruso sighting. He balled today. But if Luka goes cold, there's no other guy or guys here to say, okay, no problem, big fella, we got you. Well, I can go out and get 30, or I can go out and get 25 and 15 tonight. They got nothing else. It's all depending on Luka, and that's not. You don't build a basketball team like that.
So true. Tim Hardaway had 21 points tonight.
Yeah, but that just like KP, that was
Empty
spurts. Yeah, the empty cal was spurts. He hit about two or three threes in a 2-minute spurt, and then you wouldn't hear from him for another 8-minute spurt. I'm watching the game, so it wasn't like.
Yeah,
it was Jalen. Yeah, it was Jalen Brunson.
He gave 12 points tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't a good night for Jalen. He went home and didn't have a good night tonight.
Let's look at some Mark Cuban underrated guys here. Let's start with Reggie Bullock. Would you like to know how many points Reggie Bullock scored tonight? He played 23 minutes. You know how many points he scored tonight?
He scored 0.
That is the correct amount. 0 points. Underrated guy. Not an underrated guard.
He got $30 million, huh? Got $30 million contract.
Hey, Sterling Brown, another underrated guy. You know how many points he scored tonight?
3.
5.
5. Okay, if I hit a layup. Yeah, he had a layup.
Yeah, he works.
Yeah,
he works at Winnie's. He gave me a 4 for 5.
Yeah. He was supposed to be a hidden gem. I think Mark Q was either I want a hidden gem. Yeah. Okay, man.
Right.
Yeah, I see why the Rockets released him early last season.
Yeah. And then Willie Cauley-Stein, he gave you a 2 for 1 deal. God. 2 points, 1 rebound.
Hey, you can go ahead and cut him, man. You can go ahead and cut him.
Go ahead and cut him.
Dude, he don't want to be here, man. He don't want to be here.
Josh Green gave you 4 points and 2.
Yeah, that was garbage, dude.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead. It was garbage. Go ahead.
I see Boban. It says Boban's played a minute and got 1 rebound. So
yeah, because he ran him off the floor. Kid said, "Hey, Walt, you remember that on the episode of Martin when they was playing ball?
Yeah.
And I think Cole messed up and he put in. I don't know who that old dude was on that walker.
Yeah.
He said, "Come on, man." He said, "No, man, go back. Cole, go back in, Cole." That was Boban tonight, man. That was Boban tonight. It wasn't a good night, man. Man. It wasn't a good night tonight, man.
Went up to Chicago and shot a straight dud, man.
I mean, I tell you what, man. I think the Bulls look like they could be a sneaky Eastern Conference Finals team. I'm not saying going to the final. I'm saying if things roll right for them, if they get the right matchup, they possibly could get to the Eastern Conference Final. They could make an Atlanta Hawk run.
Okay.
I like how that team's built, brother.
It's good. That's a really good observation by you.
I know, man. I do this, man.
Oh man. Listen, man. Okay, so the Mavs taking L tonight. So before we go here, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. Oh boy, it does not look good.
We going to big game hunting next week.
No,
late on this week.
Going into Thanksgiving, you going real big game hunting. Okay, so you got the Spurs on Friday.
Yeah.
Monday at the AAC, you got the Nuggets. You got the Suns back to back on a Wednesday and Friday night. In Phoenix.
Yeah, you chalk them up 2 losses right there.
I think they'll win 1. I'll give them 1.
I give them none. You get that Spurs. you got a better chance of winning the Spurs game and the Nuggets game because the Mavericks are at home. Okay. But I have no faith the Mavericks go in and get. In fact, I think they get blown out in both games in Phoenix.
Kendrick, doesn't get any better. My man. They play the Clippers going into Thanksgiving 2 times on Sunday and Tuesday. going into Thanksgiving.
Is that in LA? In a West Coast trip?
Both games are in LA.
Oh, it's West Coast trip.
Yeah. Well, then they come back to the AAC to play the Wizards on the 27th.
Sneaky good team, man. It ain't a pushover. It's not a pushover.
That's gonna be a Saturday, and that's gonna be a Saturday night.
They beating teams this season.
Boy, that is an ugly schedule for the Mavericks. So if I'll go dub L against the Nuggets. I might give them a dub against the Suns on Friday night. They're not gonna win on Wednesday night. Give me 2 L's against the Clippers. And give me a dub against Washington. Give me a dub against Washington.
Okay, let me give you my prediction. they get a dub against the Spurs. I guess, man, they almost blew that game last time against the Spurs. They get a dub against the Spurs. I'll give them a dub against the Nuggets. They get absolutely destroyed against the Clippers both games. I think they get blown out both games. That leads them 2-2. They split against the Clippers. They get one of those, so that makes them 3-3 going that spell. And then I give them.
What about the Suns?
I told you. I say they get blown out. They get blown out both games. Both games they get blown out. They go 1-1 against the Clippers, in my opinion. And I think they lose against the Wizards.
Okay.
So it makes them that next spell 3-4 in my mind.
Okay. And then the Wizards?
Oh, they lose. I think they lose that one. The Wizards are a good sneaky team, man. They're a good sneaky team.
Well, then the schedule lights up for them heading into December, as they're going to hold on one second. As they head in December, you got like the Cavs, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, stuff like that. You got Pelicans back to back, one here and one there.
Well, they can pick them up because all the good players are hurt. They'll lose against the Grizzlies. Well, who else? You said Pelicans and Grizzlies?
Yeah, Pelicans, Grizzlies, and then like on December 7th, the Nets come to town.
You forget that. Hey, name the scope, brother. Name the scope. Name whether it's gonna be a 20 burger. The Mavericks get beat by a 30 burger, 35 burger. Just name the scope. It ain't gonna be close, man. You listen. These contender teams you talking about right here. Suns and Nets. I get a Clippers. I give them a.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait just a damn minute. Hold on. I know I'm not seeing stuff. You gotta be shitting me. Do you know who the number one team is in the Eastern Conference right now?
Who?
The Washington Wizards.
Wow. Wow.
The Washington Wizards, and they're tied with
the Bulls
at 8-3.
Told you, man, they're a good sneaker. Now let's pause the button. They are not going to keep up that pace. They are not going. Eventually, Kyrie will come to his senses and get vaccinated. And the Milwaukee Bucks, most of their players will get off the IR, and maybe Philadelphia can make a trade with Ben Simmons.
So
here could be nice, and Joel Embiid can not be hurt. So this
is how this goes. The Wizards and Bulls are 8-3. The Miami Heat are 7-3, and if they win, they'll be in the little 3 here. But I think they lost to one of these teams, so they'll probably stay in the 3. I don't know who they lost to. They lost to the Bulls or they lost to the Wizards. The Nets and the 76ers are both 8-4.
Right.
And then the Milwaukee Bucks are 6-6.
Yeah, they got a lot of guys hurt. They got basically Giannis playing center now.
Okay,
and then you have the Cavaliers and the Knicks 7-5.
That's a shocker. That's why I'm talking about. You talking about the Cavs? Cavs are 7. I mean, didn't see that coming.
At all.
Didn't see that coming. Not. I mean,
The Mavs get them on a Monday night too.
Listen, man, it ain't no more gimmies in this league now. Everybody's improving. Mark Cuban, take notes.
Better step your game up.
Step your game up.
Oh man. All right, man. So we'll be back here Friday night. Today is
Wednesday.
Wednesday. We'll be back here Friday night because the Mavs are going to take on the Spurs. And most likely we'll have Carolina T here with the win or an L, whichever one. On that situation.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So we'll be back here with them tomorrow night. I don't know if we'll be in studio yet or if we'll be here at the house doing bFb, but we'll figure out something. But Kendrick, once we end, to stick around for me, I want to talk to you about something real quick.
Okay, bro.
But yeah, man. Hey, thanks to everybody who tuned in. I'll have those Maverick interviews put up on the YouTube page here in just a minute. But yeah, man, thanks for everybody that tuned in. We'll see everybody Friday night. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. And if we don't see you around, then we'll see you around.